Hi, I'm Tim. I host 7th Street Station Radio.
The name of Tim's radio show is derived from the name of his house, which Tim has hosted house shows at for several years now.
Since about 2007, I have hosted house concerts there featuring touring acts from mostly in America, all around the country that are coming through the West Coast, and also local acts as well. So it's been a passion of mine for close to 15 years now, and I feel really honored to be able to do it because not only is it a good way to get the community together and enjoy great music, but it's also been an opportunity for me to host some of my favorite musicians on planet Earth. So I've hosted probably over 100 acts now. Some of my personal favorites have been Future Birds, a band out of Athens, Georgia. Craig Finn, who's the lead singer of the Hold Steady. He's come and played a couple times, and from a name standpoint, I think the two biggest bands have been Deer Tick, who's headlining fairly big-sized venues now. They played in 2009, and also a band called Dawes that's played a couple times, and they've toured now with everybody from Bob Dylan to Mumford and Sons. So it's a cool experience to see them in their young stage as they're up-and-coming bands, and now get to see them big rock and roll stars.
In the days of yore before COVID, Tim's living room could hold a solid crowd to see a band play.
I've had as many as 50 or 60 people in there, and that's been pretty hectic. So we'll see post-pandemic how that shakes out from a capacity standpoint. I'm comfortable with adjusting as needed.
To Tim, there's a special kind of intimacy to be found at the 7th Street Station.
The artists are really appreciative of the fact that they're getting to play a unique venue, and I think they also feel like it's a privilege. Not that I feel that way, but just that like someone's taking the leap of faith to say, I trust you to play in my living room. And it's funny because I feel the exact opposite way, where I'm like, I feel like you're taking the leap of faith, and I feel privileged to have you play at my house. So it's mutually beneficial for both sides, and I'm so stoked that I've got to meet these people.
While the pandemic has temporarily halted Tim's ability to host shows, he says his time on KWNK gives him the outlet to showcase the same kinds of music he would book at his house.
Being on KWNK gives me an opportunity, and I'm really thankful that nobody is sitting here telling me that I have to play, Limp Bizkit and Taylor Swift all the time. There's an opening to share underground music that's equally amazing as some of the stuff that is more popular and gets played more, and so that's been very therapeutic for me to be able to do that on the show, and I hope folks have been able to tune in and maybe find a band that they wouldn't have known of otherwise that they're really into now because they heard it on 7th Street Station Radio.
Support the 7th Street Station Radio by becoming a KWNK member at KWNKradio.org.
So my name is Tim Wayner. I host 7th Street Station Radio. It airs Tuesday afternoons from 3 to 5 p.m.